up in this bed next to you, swear the room, yeah, got no ceiling. If we lay, let the day just pass us by. I might get to too much talking, I might have to tell you something. Damn. I like me better when I'm with you. I like me better when I'm with you. I knew from the first time I stayed for a long time, 'cause I like me better when I'm with you.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to No Nonsense with Nico. We are live at Crossings. I'm Nico. This is Josh. He tried to get out of it, but he literally didn't have anything else to do, so he's here with me for the next 45 minutes.
Well, we just wanted to bring some entertainment to your Friday night. I had no intentions of doing this, but Nicole railroaded me.
What'd I do?
Typical Nicole. But
I'm a pusher.
everybody here at Crossings, John, Claire, myself, the whole staff, we just want to thank everybody for your continued support. All the other businesses in town. We want to thank you. Soon, we'll be open soon, June 1st. We'll be able to have people in to eat, which we're excited about. And then July 1st, I believe, if everything goes well, we're going to open the doors for everything.
For less than 50 people.
No.
Those 49 are going to be super pumped.
June 1 for 50 people and less. Then July 1, I believe. We still have to maintain the 50-person limit, but the bar will be running at full capacity at that point. So we look forward to it. One thing we're excited about, though, starting tomorrow, you're going to be able to get our signature cocktails to go. So we look forward to seeing everybody. That comes with the food order, of course. So.
Yeah, I love that to go right out in the parking lot. Just kidding.
You would. But I'll turn it back over to Nicole. This is her show, so we're going to let her run with it.
I love this because everyone who's ever tried to get out of listening to me literally can't now. So, hello, everybody. Wonder how many people are going to have nightmares tonight, and it's going to be me.
I don't know. I probably
chasing
will,
them down.
though.
You have to listen. Okay, so listen. Funny story. On my way down here today, I was telling my humans that we were doing this, and so I was like, hey, we're going to go down. Mom's going to see some friends at the bar, the one near the gas station. She's like, okay, are you going to sleep with them? Like, first of all, you are spending way too much time with my mother, if that's your opinion of me. Just kidding. Love you, Mom. But no, so yeah, we just wanted to do something fun. Quarantine's kind of had everybody bumming. Not me mostly, but that's the meds. A lot of people are having just a hard time. Quarantine's not been fun for everyone. I am used to men, especially socially distancing themselves. So like,
True.
Yeah, but normally it's the restraining order. So 50 to 500 feet. So 6 feet.
So you're allowed to be closer to people now.
It's refreshing. It really is.
Awesome.
I haven't smelled cologne in a long time. That really brought back memories. It was a good time. And yeah, so it was. I'm not having the worst quarantine time though. I did find that there's going to be lots of double Christmases this year in Fort Kent.
Interesting.
Yeah. I was actually looking though at online, and it said the divorce rate was between 40 and 50%. Josh, in your personal experience, where would you say you fall? No.
Funny.
It was funny to me, and I can't hear the people behind the screen, but I'm assuming that I got
Oh, they're dying right now.
like a hard chuckle.
They are dying.
And for anybody who doesn't know you, they're like, that girl's rude. Actually, people that do know us too is like, that girl's rude.
Glenn, I appreciate that. I see. See your comment there.
Did Atlanta LOL it?
She loves the mustache, by the way.
Mine or yours?
Yours.
You know what? I'm going to let that one go because Jason said that a while ago, and that's like not even my joke. He made that at me. He's so proud of himself right now. I wish you guys could see his face. He's like, don't break your arm. Relax. Patting yourself on the back. No, this extended quarantine, being home has really bummed people out. And I actually was reading an article that mental health workers are working 2 and 3 times their average weeks because of everything. But I have a very simplified way of telling if somebody needs mental health assessment. And this is what I've come up with. Okay. If you are a male, especially, meet me. Spend face to face. Spend some time.
Spend some time with
Yeah,
you?
like
How long?
I don't know,
10 minutes?
not a significant amount of time. Like I don't know, like what's a drive through? Like 6.
You think you can make it past
4 to
introductions?
6 minutes. I think I can judge somebody in the time it takes to get a Big Mac. Okay, but listen. So I meet them, and if they are attracted to me, then I know that they are fundamentally broken. There's something really sad and lonely about them, and I can say, okay, I'm going to vet you to a mental health care facility. Just check yourself in. And then if they're like totally revolted, I can be like, all right, no, you're fine. You're good for another month. We'll see you June 1st. We'll reassess. I'm going to throw it out there. I mean, it's not super scientific, but
Well, it might work.
might work. How do you feel? You feel good?
I'm fine.
You're fine?
Yeah.
All right. There you go.
So
Another
what do you feel
free
about
day.
the masks? Having to wear masks everywhere.
You know what? I'm okay with
benefits
masks. You what?
It benefits you.
That's what I've heard. I've
Well, I
also
mean-
been told to wear a bag for a long time, so I feel like a mask is actually kind of freeing because now I can see. I don't have to cut eyes in like those paper bags anymore. I can breathe a little bit more freely.
Nice. And if you get a nice mask, I mean, at least your face.
There's so many people making them.
Awesome.
I actually had to go to the hospital the other day though, and they put one on me, but I didn't want to admit that my face was too fat to wear it, so I was like, that's fine. And I put it on, and it legit folded my ears and my cheeks in. And I took a picture and I sent it to a couple of the guys at work, and I was like, look how ugly I am right now. One of them thought it was a filter. That's how busted I was. He didn't think it could be real. I'm like, no, I actually can get that ugly. Most people don't know that because they think that this is the worst it can get, and it's not true.
The ones that are watching know that, Nicole.
They're like, what? They just logged off.
No, the ones that are watching are laughing right now because
They can see it. I've sent
know,
some ugly
they know.
pictures of myself. Actually, I should find you my fat Napoleon Dynamite picture. That might be next episode. Actually, Lana probably has it, and she's probably going to IM one of us the
Yeah,
picture.
I'm
But it's
gonna
my
wait to
fat
see.
Napoleon
I bet
Dynamite.
she's gonna post it up here in the comments.
She's loving this right now because she's
she's
like, I
dying.
can destroy Nicole, and it's her own doing. So she But no, masks, you know what? It is what it is. I'm not really that worried about it. What I am worried about is we have not had dental care open in this town for 2 months. And you have to wear a mask. That means you have to smell your own breath. So if you're that upset about wearing a mask over your grill for 5 minutes, you have a problem. Also, though, I do think it's going to help some people who might have been struggling in the lady department. Like if we're going to cover your grill and then all of a sudden, like you're super hot from here up. Just saying, make an appointment.
Personal experience.
Again, I had to wear a bag, but my personality shines through even the thickest of shopping bags, and that's why I've stayed single, living in a trailer. Shocker, I know. Most people are like, "What?" I expected her to be in housing, and I'm not.
Well, your parents are close by.
They are my landlords.
Very cheap.
No, my parents.
Shout out to mom and dad.
No, my parents bought their house down the street from me after I moved into mine. So I call it Umbilical Street now.
Physically, emotionally,
Because and my mom, I'm like, no, don't worry, I'm not going to look up the road.
and also
Ring, ring. Nicole, I thought you were going to work at 3.
so important.
Catherine,
305, right?
look away. I told her I was going to plant some trees, but we all know that I'm not going to do that because
Well, you'd have
I'm
to ask your
super
dad
lazy.
permission first.
Here's I love me.
Trees?
Yeah, if he's your landlord. Better run it by dad.
Listen, if I want,
And he'd have
Tony
to,
knows how lazy I
he'd
am.
have to
He's
run
like,
it-
yeah.
He'd have to run it by mom too. So
But yeah, because she's his
you know
boss.
the totem pole
We gotta work.
pecking order.
We do have to go up the pecking order. What do you think about the masks?
They're all right. I mean, it's just to protect everyone. It's not, you know, the masks.
Are you just saying that to be politically correct?
No, I mean, transmitted through breath. So if we all equally wear masks, we're all doing our part to slow the spread. If you don't want to wear the mask, hey, don't wear the mask.
You know what I want someone to do? I want someone
I'm not opposed to not wearing it. It doesn't bother me to wear it. If it makes other people feel more comfortable, why not?
Okay, well, here's what happened to me this evening. I was going to go to the grocery store, and I was not going to wear a mask because I was just going to run in and run right. Like, I wasn't going to go shopping. I just knew what I had to get and come back out. And then I thought, I don't want people to attack me because I have a face that people like to punch. It's happened, like just random. That's a different episode, though, because that really did happen. Jason's laughing, but that happened.
More than once. We all know Nicole. You might not remember.
Okay, but the time
we-
I'm thinking of was like pretty significant, and that's the only one time. So I was like, oh crap, what am I gonna do? So I was like legit, like menaging through my pickup, and I found a face mask on the floor of my truck. So I don't know how much, like what purpose that actually served, but it was on my face, so nobody could yell at me in the store. And I went and got my beer, my first mile beer, and I got out. But I want someone to like legit full on the mask. Like
I know what you mean.
you know what I mean? Okay, well, you looked dead behind the eyes there for a second. I thought maybe
I was.
you were like, how? You're not supposed to let me see it. You're supposed to go through the motions.
Oh, not with-
No.
No.
I think that'd be super funny. Although a couple of
Why
my
don't
friends.
you do it?
I don't have. Who just has? I have a windsuit laying around. I don't have a full-on Jim Carrey outfit.
Well, make it
What kind
happen.
of dress up do you think I do?
None of us want to know that.
That's not true. I'm sure there's one or two people who want to know. No, all thumbs down. What kind of? Why did our rating just drop? That was rude, voters.
No.
was
Oh,
our- no.
I see Mom. Mom, she's signed in. She's commenting.
Oh God, am I getting grounded?
Most likely.
Could see this coming. I'm so upset. That's all right. I've seen a lot of things like online. People are talking about like take this time to learn a new language and
Who has
like
time for that?
lose weight. First of all, I'm not gonna do that.
What, learn new language or lose weight?
Or that, both. I'm going to actively not do both of those things. What I have done with pride is I think I've seen every single episode of Love and Hip Hop.
I have not.
Oh my God, no, I've watched it so much. Josh, I'm not joking. I've seen it so much through Facebook. I'm getting ads for like relaxers, hair relaxers.
Your phone listens to you there.
No. Well, I've asked it to win the lottery or like send me a Russian king husband, and I haven't got any of those things. So I obviously have selective hearing. Plus, it could be all the broken glass. It probably my Siri's a little shattered. Broken her. And I've been watching murder documentaries. I don't know why I do that. I really should not be doing that. What have you done with your time? I know you're here, but like what else? What else?
I'm here.
Did you have chickens? Did I see that you had chickens?
Yeah, we have 30. 30.
30?
Yep. The kids
What
love
the
it.
heck?
Hey, you gotta get some eggs. Yeah, we lost a few along
Didn't
the way.
you
It always
just like
happens.
have a
Well, last summer I had chickens.
all right,
Yeah.
old McDonald. Walk me back. When the hell did this happen? Because you had cats. You had cats who had
Well, yeah,
kittens.
we have our normal animals in the house, but we had chickens last summer, and then we lost them this winter, so we got another flock.
Another flock?
Yeah, 30. We started out with 41. We're down to 35 right now.
Oh my God. Do you name them all?
No. The kids try to, but you lose track. They all look the same.
You didn't like tag them? Are you going to eat them all?
No, they're layers.
They're layers? Well, so is Claire. I'm just kidding. Sorry. That was rude, but it was funny, and I don't apologize. You're in the audience. You're fair game. At least somebody in this room is. I would get burned and plucked and just sent off.
Oh, Lana's messaged in. She wants you to talk about your missing cat.
Okay, listen. That was supposed to stay between us, but now that you've told the entire world. You guys, I was so, okay, first of all, until recently I was a dog person. Like, I did not mess with cats. I couldn't do it. I'm a born-again cat lover. And I want to make a lot of jokes, but I can't right now because I can't bring myself to say that word. But I'm a born-again cat lover. Listen, okay, so the other night...
So you plan on spending the rest of your life alone?
Listen, I didn't plan it. I'm just accepting that that's what's going to be my life. I'm just going to keep getting cats. Actually, you know what? My son told me that he would stay with me and the cat because I think he's just accepted
he likes the
that.
cat.
He's like, it's just you, Mom, and I'm going to have to get over that. He was just happy that I got a boy cat. Like,
Yeah,
finally, another boy in this
He doesn't
house.
feel outnumbered anymore.
I know. Poor kid. I feel bad for him. He's just like... But anyway, so this cat. Okay, so I have to talk about this cat because I know she's going to text back and be like, tell her to shut up and talk about the cat.
Thank you so much for hanging out with me on Hits, Win, and Chill.
So I was in super grand menage mode. Like, my kitchen was disgusting. Like, I'd emptied every closet, the basement even. I was just getting rid of all sorts of stuff and going through everything. And my kids were coming in and out, and you know, how they never shut doors. So I finally look towards the end of the house and I see that the door is open, and I thought, oh shit, the cat. So I'm running all around, I'm yelling for the cat, and I make a certain noise, and he comes running. He's very good at coming to me. He's the only thing in my life only man in my life that returns, especially after making funny noises. I hope my mother logged out. So he wasn't answering. No, I was devastated, you guys. I was ugly crying. I look like this regular. Okay, now add a cry face, ugh, I was heaving. So Lana actually called me about something different, and when I answered the phone, she was like, "Why do you sound so depressed?" I'm like, "My cat." What? And she's a cat lover too, so she bombs it over to my house.
But I heard her cat's an asshole.
Her cat, you
Satan.
guys, could rob a bank.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, I would let him. If her cat were to come to my house and be like, "Give me your money," I would say, "Here you go." Her cat could F you up, dude. Reed takes no shit. None. He'll take Alana's, but nobody else's. He scratched me in the ankles once because my voice was too loud. And I know plenty of people that I've wanted to do that, but he actually lived it out. He slashed the hell out of me. So anyways, she comes over, and I was walking up and down the avenues, driving around like a freaking creeper. So I actually had to call the police department and said, "My cat's lost. If anybody calls in, they find a cat, can you let me know? Also, if anybody calls in because they think there's a pedophile driving around in a white pickup, it's me. And I'm not coming for their children. I'm just looking for my cat." And she was like, "All right, Nicole." So how she knew that without me introducing myself, I don't know, but we're just going to let that go. Literally for hours, I'm texting everybody pictures of my cat. I'm telling them what he sounds like when he meows, everything. So my mom took my daughter, and I went down to get some food and came back, and Grayson was with me. And I pop him in the shower real quick, and I had all my windows open, and every couple minutes I would go out each window and sit and yell for the cat. And finally, I thought I heard a little thing back, but my stomach was also rumbling because I was super hungry. And I was like, most likely it's just that I'm really craving a cheeseburger. So I went outside again, and I said his name, and I didn't hear anything. And then so when I got back in my house, I'm like, I just missed my cat. And then I heard, oh my God.
Was he still in your house?
He was in my house the whole time, you guys. He was stuck under my bed. Okay, so shut up, you guys. No, this is...
What do you mean stuck under your bed?
Allow me to explain, and this is why Lana wanted me to tell a story, because
Is
she
that
was
why
like...
your mom told you to clean your house?
No, she did tell me to clean my house because it's more filthy now that I'm home every day because I'm just like, ugh, it was so much more clean when I would leave my house. But now we're living in it every day, all day long, and I don't. Fucking power to stay-at-home parents because gross. I'm very excited for COVID to be over. But yeah, so that's why Lana wanted me to tell a story because she was like, you dumbass. You had us walking up and down each avenue.
Oh, so Lana was walking with
screaming.
you.
She drove. She did walk around my house. She did a perimeter search. I had to go to my neighbor's. No, you guys, this was a neighborhood watch type situation. My neighbor across the street, she's elderly. She was so worried about it. She was like, the next day she was asking me questions. My neighbor across the way called me at 7 or 8 o'clock the next morning, and he was in his very, very French accent, like, did you find your cat? And I was like, yeah. And I just hung up before he asked me where it was because I didn't want to tell him he was under my bed. So my dad built this bed. So like it's a big queen. It's like up on a thing. It has 4 drawers on the side and then 2, like, what is this?
I don't know what
Dummy
right now.
It's like a cupboard, but it's like a fake cupboard. So first of all, the cat must have got in because my drawer was a little bit open and gotten behind it and then like in the empty space under the bed. But I never heard because Grayson was in on a little FaceTime call with his little girlfriend from.
Like close the cat in your
So
bed?
well, first of all, my son has my inside voice.
Okay.
Which, if this is any indication of my inside voice, our sound guy, Justin, who's attached to my mic, tried to whisper to Jason, I'm going to go deaf. And I was like, yeah, the only mic, I can hear you. I'm not that far away. He's laughing, but he's also like signing because now he's truly lost all of his hearing. So that I couldn't hear the cat calling for me, but it was hours. And so when he finally came, so I checked under the bed anyway because I thought as if he would be under there. And he just like creeped down, he jumped, and I gave him a big hug, and he full on was like, "Ow," to get out of my arms because he had to poop. And he was hungry. And I'm just so thankful he didn't poop under my bed because there's no way I could get under there. I would just have to live with it until it petrified and maybe like, I don't know, just went away sometime. But yes, that's the story of my cat. Have there been any other requests for stories?
Well, no, Ricky said he misses you though.
Which Ricky? Jandro?
Yes. What you
Ricky!
You had to ask?
Well, I know a couple Rickies.
That you do. How do you think other parents are dealing with the quarantine with the kiddos being home?
I don't know. If the parents that are like me...
Think there's a lot of day drinking like you?
I mean, maybe not like me exactly, but there might be a couple mimosas happening.
Yeah, a lot of us probably won't go hard.
You want to know, I have learned that I can have a lot of tequila and still teach my 4-year-old ABCs in almost the correct order. But if you ask her the ABCs and she starts singing nay, nay, okay? She doesn't know that those aren't real letters, okay? And whoever tells her,
Hey, I'm Drew. And I'm Alex.
the ABC, H-I, nay, nay, L-M-N-O-P. I'm like, yes, girl, get it, as I sip my margarita. No, I really do have to commend stay-at-home parents. First of all, I think you're all certifiably insane because why would you want to spend that much time with your offspring? Why would your offspring want to spend that much time with you? I don't. My son accidentally calls me Nana because he's like, they're just so used to spending time with her and they're so used to me not being around this much. It's weird for me too. I think it's okay. It's all right. My little one's super independent, so really she's like, whatever, just leave me alone. My older one, though, he's like super routine, and he really liked being at school and the social aspect. And the poor kid he asks me every day if we can go to Swamp Book and have spaghetti. That's all the dude wants to do. He's like, please, I just want to go eat spaghetti. It's like his big deal. We used to go every Thursday to go on dates. But I don't know. I think it's okay. I mean, we're obviously all going to meet in AA and have this conversation once sanctions lift. How are you handling it? Where's the first place you're going to go and you can't say crossings? When this lifts and you're allowed to go wherever the hell you want, where are you going to go?
Like eat?
Yeah, locally, you weirdo.
Like,
you're just
like
going to jump a plane to Hawaii?
Like to sit down and eat?
I don't care. Where are you going to go?
Who knows?
You can't say shop and save because we can go there right now.
It's probably going to end up going everywhere. Because Everyone's missing everything. People want stuff.
I know what I'm gonna do.
China Garden.
Yes.
I mean,
You guys.
China Garden, yeah.
Okay, so I had an idea that we should have like a parade. But then I just had another idea that we should also have a parade, but just for delinquents like us. So we'll start here and we'll just like walk down and we'll end at First Mile.
We could start at First Mile and end this way. You guys.
Oh yeah,
you
because
guys
then
go
everybody can just,
before us.
yeah, we'll start at First Mile.
Bring it all the way down.
And we'll just bring it on down and we can all wear, I used to do this Christmas crawl. It's called SantaCon. And I loved it and it was so much fun and you could dress up like whatever you wanted. It had to be Christmassy, kind of whatever. But we could do that, but we could do it, we could like call it the Freedom Trail. But it's really the Freedom Crawl. Oh, we can all dress up like Sam Adams. Like red, white, and blue, baby. And we'll just hit every single place on the way down. Whoever's standing by the time we get to Northern Door wins. Gets to shave your mustache.
No,
That's what the winner gets.
nothing wrong with my.
And then we're all winners. I'm sorry. And then, you know what? Once that's gone, you'll probably be allowed near schools.
True. Very true.
I didn't even mean for it to be that funny, but the fact that your gonna-be wife is laughing the hardest of anybody in this room says, but it just goes so nicely with my sideburns. Oh my God, you're Fort Kent's Tiger King.
Not at all.
You did have an eyebrow ring. You didn't have six of them.
It's Aaron Dumas. Aaron Dumas is definitely.
Aaron Dumas is not Tiger King.
He is definitely the tiger.
He is Carol
Look at his face.
Baskin.
Look-
He is not.
Have you? I wish I could pull up. I wish I could pull up the.
I know you
mustache
wish you could
picture.
pull up. So does Claire.
Dude. Jason, do you have that mustache picture of Aaron still? You know this.
Oh my God.
Mustache.
Okay, I did forget that he had the Fu Manchu going on.
You
He had
put that picture up there, and I guarantee
I think he would kill you if we posted this.
it would be awesome. I would do it.
We're hashtag worth it.
We'll bring that to you next week for sure.
Oh yeah, because next week I was actually saying this just a while ago. Lana gave me a onesie that's like a tiger. Yeah.
You would.
So but I'm too fat for it. So I could just get my arms in it a little bit and I could get my head in the hood. And I just sent a really ugly picture of myself saying Carol Baskin to her. You know what? I really shouldn't have told Lana I was doing this because she has the ugliest pictures of me.
Lana wants to know what happened the last time we went to SantaCon.
First of all, Lana, are you trying to destroy me? Okay, SantaCon the last time we went. First of all, it's a heavy bar crawl. My dumbass wore high heels because they matched my outfit. It snowed like a bastard, you guys. Like Santa himself was like, oh, let's mess these bitches up. No, I almost died. It was like a very slippery slope in both, figurative and literal language. The sidewalks are death traps in Portland. And this is not the first.
Old Port with the cobblestone.
Yes. And this is not the first holiday that I take a tumble from one street to another. I will tell you about the time that people thought that I was a herpy. When I made my own costume one year, and I was trying to be a cupcake. And listen, you guys, nobody believes me about this, but that's how I earned my name Cupcake when I worked at DHS Downstate because I tried. Oh no, it was so crazy. Okay, so I'll tell you this, but then I will tell you what happened because it's true, you guys. Crazy shit happens to me, and most of it I've brought on myself. SantaCon, we ended it. I don't remember what it is now, but it used to be like where bands would go and stuff. And I knew the girl that was letting people in, and she had stopped letting people in, but she was gonna let us because she was a wasted case like us. So I looked at her like this, like my eyes were crossed and my whole body, and I was like, I just need a safe place to sit. And she was like, yeah, come on in. So we all went in. I somehow left there without my shoes. And Lana was dressed as an animal print Santa. She was like in her. If you asked her to put that outfit on now, she'd probably punch you in the face. She'd be like, no. And then we had Heather, who I call White Heather. And I have two friends named Heather. I get it. Okay, well, you get it. Shout out to both of you. Hey. And she was dressed as a deer, and that was her Christian. She was like, fuck it, I'm gonna be an animal. And it turns out the only animal that night was me, savagely walking through the streets. Okay, so when I lived in Portland, when I first moved there, I lived with this girl, Nicole, and she was like super duper do it yourself. Everything in that house, like her decorations, her blankets. And I was like, I got my stuff at the Good Shepherd. Hey. Not true, my mom did. So anyway, I really wanted to emulate her a little bit. So I thought, okay. Also, because I had ordered a nurse costume and she didn't know that. And she was talking about, she was like, all these idiot girls wearing nurse costume. And I was like, yeah, those dummies. And return. So anyways, I was like, I'm going to be a cupcake and I'm going to make my own costume. So I was with my man BFF, Sam. And the craziest things happened to me with him. But so he joins me. I don't remember what he was dressed up as, but I went and I thought I was a cute cupcake. I had a thing on my head and everything that I was a cupcake. We get to his house. I don't even know why we went all the way to freaking Raymond, but we were with him, and his grandmother looks at me and she was like, oh, when are you due? And I was like, due for what? And then she looks at my belly region and I was like, I'm due for another beverage and that's about it, ma'am. No, she thought I was pregnant. And I was like, well, we're not. And he was like, oh, she's got bad eyes. She's got cataracts. I'm like, okay. So we leave and we go into the Old Port and I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm going to redeem myself here. No. One person asked me if I was a herpy because I tried to be a red. No, I was pink. I tried to be a pink cupcake. Eventually, I just put my sweater on and covered my whole outfit because it wasn't happening. But I was seeing this guy at the time. And he was out with his friends, and he was like, oh, I'm down on whatever that street is, before the water, Commercial Street, I think. So I said, oh, yeah, I'm getting out of the... I'll meet you there. And I walk out, and I'm standing at the top of the street, and I was like, hey. And I went to take a step, and it was ice, the whole fucking thing. Swear to God, I was like a penguin getting back into the Antarctic waters. I just went... I flew face down, ooh. Down to Commercial Street, I landed in an icy puddle. He picked me up out of it, and he was like, are you okay? And I was like, really? The way that this night is gone? I'm a pregnant herpy. Nobody else knew what I was. Girls kept stopping and looking at me like, I don't get it. And I was like, fuck. Sorry, I'm not just like Pocahontas. And even then, they would wonder what I was doing because I'm way too pale to be Pocahontas.
Very true.
No, they would have been like, John Smith transitioned? What? So, am I allowed to say that? I don't know. There's so many rules that I'm trying to tell myself not to break right now. I'm physically having a hard time not breaking all the rules.
It must be difficult for you.
It is hard for me to not break rules. I haven't said any of the swear words I was told I was allowed to say. But yes,
you've done well so far.
I've only said the F word 3 times. Whew, just warming up.
That other C.
No, I don't want. It took me a long time to be able to say some of those words, like the C one. I can't say a couple of the other ones, though. I just can't. They're just. Oh my God! I just saw my thigh on here with my ripped pants, and I was like, "Tiger King got me." These pants have done what all my jeans have wanted to do for years, just break free. Thank God.
Breathable.
No, I put on a pair of jeans today that I wore pre-COVID, and I put them on, and I just saw all the stitches just killing themselves. This is too much. Just off us. But yeah, that was my story. What are you reading? You look like you're deep in thought.
No, I was just going back through seeing if there's anything else in here that
Josh is logged into my Facebook.
I feel like I have so much power because anytime someone messages Nicole, I can answer.
Well, I
can
told him
read.
if he gets a nude, he has to return it. So
yeah, I hope that doesn't happen.
Joke's on you guys. I mean, if you get one though, Like, don't return it, but like take a phone number or something.
Bring it closer to me here, yeah.
I think we do have to take a commercial break here.
Yeah, we'll do a 5-minute break. If anybody has any topics that they'd like Nicole to cover in the second half,
And Lana, you can take a break.
Please feel
Give
free to
somebody else
message
a
in.
chance.
He's game for any topic.
Hot topics.
Any topic.
Okay, well, yeah, whatever. Let's do it. Hit me.
So yeah, we'll go to break and then we'll be back.
And we'll come back and stuff up. Am I still on? Am I muted?
Fight the challenge. All you gotta do is leave it better than you found it. It's gonna get difficult to stand, but hold your balance. I just say whatever, cause there is no way you're around it. 'Cause everyone falls down sometime, but you just gotta know it'll all be fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Hey, feeling good, like I should. When in dark, I walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got that sunshine on my Sunday best. Hey, some days you wake up and nothing works, you feel surrounded. Gotta give your feet some gravity to get you grounded. Keep good things inside your ears just like the waves and sound it. And just say whatever, cause there is no way you're grounded. Everyone falls down sometime, but you just gotta know it'll all be fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Hey, feeling good, like I should. When in dark, I walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got that sunshine on my Sunday best. Hey, feeling good, like I should. When in dark, I walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got that sunshine on my Sunday best.
Spider Harrison feeling blessed, but not wearing my Sunday best. Got a Adidas polo shirt that I got at the outlet mall on sale. And some Levi's that are too big on me in the waist. No socks, no shoes. How shall I put this delicately? I'm comfortable. Hashtag hits one at home.
They sing for the best. My reputation's never been worse, so you must like me for me. We can't make any promises now, can we, babe? But you can make me dream. Dive bar on the east side, where you at? Phone lights at my nightstand in the black. Come here, you can meet me in the back. Dark jeans and your Nikes, look at you. Oh damn, never seen that color blue. Just think of the fun things we could do. Cause I like you. They sing for the best. My reputation's never been worse, so you must like me for me. Yeah, I want you. We can't make any promises now, can we, babe? But you can make me dream. Is it cool that I said all that? Is it chill that you're in my head? Cause I know that it's delicate. Is it cool that I said all that? Is it too soon to do this yet? Cause I know that it's delicate. Isn't it, isn't it, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it, isn't it, isn't it? Isn't it delicate? Third floor on the west side, me and you. Handsome, near a mansion with a view. Do the girls back home touch you like I do? Long night, your hands up in my hair. Echoes of your footsteps on the stairs. Stay here, honey, I don't wanna share. Cause I like Is it chill that you're in my head? Cause I know that it's delicate. Is it cool that I said all that? Is it too soon to do this yet? Cause I know that it's delicate. Isn't it, isn't it, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it, isn't it, isn't it? Isn't it delicate? Sometimes I wonder when you sleep, are you ever dreaming of me? Sometimes when I look into your eyes, I pretend you're mine all the damn time. Cause I lie. Is it cool that I said all that? Is it chill that you're in my head? Cause I know that it's delicate. Yeah, is it cool that I said all that? Is it too soon to do this yet? Cause I know that it's delicate. Cause I lie. Is it cool that I said all that? Is it chill that you're in my head? Cause I know that it's delicate. Isn't it? Yeah, is it cool that I said all that? Is it too soon to do this yet? Cause I know that it's delicate. Isn't it delicate? It's one.
Hello, I'm Josh. I'm Tyler. We are 21 Pilots. Control the music and hear more of our songs on Hits One.
Be a Hits One hitmaker. Join
On Facebook or SiriusXM.com/Hits1.
You were with your friends partying when the alcohol kicked in. Said you wanted me dead, so you show up at my home all alone with a shovel and a rose. Do you think I'm a joke? Cause people like you always want back what they can't have, but I'm past that and you know that, so you should turn back to your right back down on trash. Tell all of your friends that I'm crazy and drive you mad, that I'm such a stalker, a watcher, a psychopath, and tell them you hate me and dated me just for laughs. So why do you call me and tell me you want me back? You maniac. You maniac. You maniac. You maniac. You just went too far, wrecked your car, called me crying in the dark. Now you're breaking my heart, so I'll show up at your place right away, wipe the tears off of your face while you beg me to stay. Well, people like you always want back what they can't have, but I'm past that and you know that, so you should turn back to your right back down on trash. Tell all of your friends that I'm crazy and drive you mad, that I'm such a stalker, a watcher, a psychopath, and tell them you hate me and dated me just for laughs. So why do you call me and tell me you want me back? You maniac. You maniac. You maniac. You maniac. Psychopathic, don't be so dramatic. We had magic, but you made it tragic. Now you're manic, honestly.
Wait, what am I gonna?
Yeah, let's do it right now. Well, get Claire out the way, and you can bring us back whenever, even if we go back on video and we're talking. Oh, we're back talking. So,
Oh, you're just catching up on our journal entry. We were thankful for.
let's see here. We've got some topics, Nicole. Oh, let's go.
I've literally never been told to put some as an amplifier on my voice.
The first for everything.
Testing, testing.
So, Nicole, Beth wants to know what you're going to do this summer with the state being shut down, other than drink.
That answers your question, Beth. That's what I'm going to be doing. You know what? I'm very fortunate that my children have family members with. Can you guys bring it down? The star's trying to talk. Thanks. The spotlight's on me. That should give you a clue. Amateurs. My kids' families have pools galore. like, or they're by the water, or so we're very lucky that we're not going to be super adversely affected by not being able to go to those uber populated places anyway. We generally wouldn't.
Just gonna go to the lake.
Yeah, my parents have the lake, and then like
Your parents.
their
have
great grandparents live in Rockland, so and they're right on the water. Their grandparents down in Gorham have a super big pool.
I hope you thank your parents for everything, Nicole.
I thank my parents
You need to.
mostly for letting me stay alive. I appreciate that. I mean, I'm sure that that's probably their biggest regret, but
Well, now they have to keep you alive for the kids' sake.
yeah, only because I survived.
Well, they want them to survive.
Also,
so.
let me tell you a story about surviving, because people think I'm joking, but my mother actually did try to kill me one time.
Your mother.
She
did?
laughs at, but no, if you bring it up, she laughs because
She's
she's
laughing
crazy
right now.
and she knows she's putting LOL. And so my mom's family is listening, and so they're gonna know the kind of predator I was raised with and why I'm certified, 100% certified to be insane. I was living at home, and I know that this doesn't really say much because I did that till I was 30, but at some point in my younger years, when I was like still in single digits, so I was in high school, I was laying in bed like an angel, minding my own damn business. And all of a sudden, all my senses were overtaken. It's funny
she
to
trying
laugh
to
at it now,
smother
but
you?
my therapist told me that I needed to laugh at this. So I didn't let it darken me in the rest of my days. She had a pillow over my head, and I was like, what? Like,
So why didn't she finish it?
and because I'm stronger than her, and I knocked it off. And I was like, what are you doing? And she was laughing, and she's like, I just wanted to see what you would do. And I was like, what if I didn't do anything? And maybe she would have just assumed that I slept through it, and then I never woke up, and she'd be like, oh, apnea. No, you straight up murdered me. But as far as I know, she only did it the one time.
Probably thought about it a lot more.
I know. Well, because the next time she did it, she had like chloroform under my nose, but like I was sleeping, so I didn't know it happened.
Does it
at all.
smell?
Like, tell me how this chloroform smells. That's actually how I started my last date that I went on.
You or him?
I did it me to myself. Listen, you guys, dating. First of all, dating is hard, period, especially now because, well,
you're old.
I don't know if you openly date dudes, but
I do not. No.
it is not easy. And then so then that my age doubles with my personality, doubled with my BMI, and I have children, so it's like I'm a whole mess of things that people don't want to deal with. So the dates that I do get, they're just as desperate as me.
You think they want to hear that?
No, I don't think they wanted to go out with me to begin with. No, actually, I met some.
Was it
great
one of
people.
those things where it was like their friend was like, hey, I want to go out with this girl, but you got to go out with her friend? Is that what you are?
Oh, I'm definitely the
You're
ugly friend.
The friend?
And I'm not even saying this to feel bad about myself, but have you seen my friends? I'm definitely the ugly one. That's why I'm the funny one. Because jokes on those bitches, they're going to get ugly someday. And I'm always going to be funny. Always. And the population of guys that are into me right now are at least 30 years older than me, so they're already used to not getting any. Like, so that's just going to continue with me. But you always want to laugh, especially when you can't get it up. We were both like, who's going to crack first? And it was going to be me because I can't believe I said it either. You guys, I am just as surprised as everybody else. When something happens out of my face, I'm like, whoa, oh, I did it again.
So Lorenzo wants to know what kind of mammals you're scared of. Or most feared.
Lorenza knows this. And she's not even...
She's laughing right now.
She's laughing because she knows it's goddamn true. And people don't know because they haven't done the research. They haven't looked at the science like I have.
What is it?
Dolphins. You know, you're laughing. You don't fuck with a dolphin, you guys. First of all, they can kill sharks. Why is everybody laughing? It's true. I am like National Geographic, you guys. Don't mess with... We watch
So why
Blue
is it
Planet
Shark Week?
regularly. What?
So why is it Shark Week and not Dolphin Week?
Because dolphins are cute and they hump for fun, and people think that's adorable, but it's not. They're killers. And I don't first of all, I don't want to swim with a shark either. But if I had to swim with one or the other, I would say I'd probably swim with a shark before a dolphin, because the dolphins, nobody looks at a dolphin and like, oh, that's a predator. And that's where they get you, because they are going to prey on that.
Well, what about your cat?
My cat is a mini tiger, but he's very nice to me and loves me. He knows I'm the boss. The queen tiger isn't a lion. I'm the queen lion. I run the den. He knows I'm the mama cat.
That's why you lock him in the drawer.
That's why. Okay, I didn't lock him in it. He somehow ended up there, and he didn't get out for a few hours. And that's what happened. But yeah, dolphins. I don't fuck with dolphins.
Are there any other animals you're scared of that are cute and cuddly?
I'm not scared of any other cute and cuddly animals, and I don't know the last person that ever cuddled with a dolphin. Who cuddled with a dolphin? Are they trying to get you to talk about my other... No. We're not talking. We're not going to go there.
Erica says hello.
Erica?
Yes.
Hi, Erica.
What about some bartending stories, Nicole?
I had a guy pee his pants once.
You what?
Yeah, you heard that. Straight.
Elaborate.
Okay. This man, first of all, every time I see him, I want to punch him in the face. But he came in, and I would like to say that I'm a professional, and I didn't let him know I wanted to punch him in the face, but I'm not a professional. And he really knew that I wanted to just foot off. So I just kind of ignored him almost all the time. But he came in with, it looked like a necklace. It had like a little emblem, not an emblem, but like a little, whatever you call it on it. And I just looked at him in his dumbass sweatpants, and I'm like, what is he doing? It was a breathalyzer, and he was whatever percent. And then he would have one drink, and then he would record and a drink and record and drink and record. And I was like, the hell are you doing? And he had some stupid excuse, but then he stood up to go pee, but he had already peed in his pants, and he just like stood there, and then he like walked away a little bit, leaned against the tables, stood back up, and then turned around, and I said, hell no, we are not playing that game today, sir, goodbye. And he didn't argue with me. He was like, but the audacity to even think he could just come, he was like, I'm just gonna go take my, like, what the hell did you think I was gonna do, man? I had to burn that chair. We had to set it on fire. We didn't have to, I wanted to. And it really didn't make a difference, but I could have just Lysoled it. But yeah, I would think that's the craziest it's been in a little while. I can't remember anything off the top of my head. I feel like I should know some things, and they'll probably come to me later.
Sober? No.
All right, next
Obviously
topic.
Not. Yeah.
I don't want to answer that question.
Catherine says crabs too.
That.
Lobsters.
Stop it.
Anna's throwing that out there. Lobsters and crabs.
Stop it. Oh my God, everybody's phone is going off right now. Why? People, you say you're my friend.
Lobsters and crabs. Nicole.
You're not.
What's
Stop
going
it.
on?
You might want to mute a mic. Cut the break.
So
I hate crustaceans. I hate them. I can't.
So John Hotchkiss would like to know which Spice Girl best represents you.
Ginger. Next question. Ginger all the way, except I could never wear that dress.
Why Ginger?
She's super spicy.
Lobster or crab?
Why? No, if I can't. I'm sweating. Stop it. Pick a team, Josh. Is this because I made fun of your mustache?
Internet.
To be fair, everybody made fun of your mustache. I just
That's
said it to your
fine.
face.
That's okay. I'm team internet.
Team internet.
That's right.
Internet agrees it's dumb.
No. I hate
So do you think the
crustaceans.
Spice Girls should come back?
Listen, I was so excited about the Spice Girls reunion, dude. But Posh was not going to be in it. And I watched an interview where she specifically said why she wasn't going to be in it, or it was supposed to be about that. And she never actually gave me any closure. So, Posh Spice, if you're out there.
You were expecting a response?
I would. I think that she should have done us all a little less of a disservice and given us what we needed, which is just one more Two Becomes One. That's all we needed from you. And listen, your Two Became One became 4 children with David goddamn Beckham, okay? Relax, bitch. You can sing one more song to us. The peasants who bought your CDs and cried over them. Okay, that was 12. Me. That might be. Dude, I would cry at 33 years old at Spice Girls because I was obsessed with them. I watched Spice World, and that was going to be my autobiography. I was like, if you guys ever want to know how I live my life, boom, put on Spice World. The only one I didn't want to be was Sporty Spice because she seemed like she was an active Spice, and I'm much more like, how come they didn't have a sleepy Spice? And she just like plays the bass in the back, like ding. Doom in her PJs. That would have been me.
Liz Clavette wants to know about tree crabs.
You're an asshole, Liz Clavette. I did make up my own spice. And Liz Clavette can suck it. Yeah. That's all the way in Montana. Tree crab. I can't. You know what? Everybody's Googling these goddamn things right now.
Probably.
I can't. They used to... First of all, when I worked at Swamp Bug, they would take and print pictures of these heathens and just...
You don't even like to look at them?
No, I can't. Like, I physically vomit. Like, I will puke.
Why?
I can't. There's just something about them. To the deepest core part of my core, it bothers me. And they would post them, like, all around. And I'd be like, I'd go to get a ranch one day, and it was just fucking sitting there. But it wasn't until I went to work in Sinclair and I actually had to serve a plate and I was the only server in the room because normally I could like pass it off. There was 9 of us, you know, working in the dining room and I could normally pass that off. And it was crustacean royalty. It was like king whatever. I can feel it. I can still feel it on my skin. I was trembling, and the lady was like, "Oh, I don't know where to put it." And I finally was like, I like threw it. I couldn't do it. I was crying. I was sweating. The guys in the kitchen were laughing at me because I couldn't. I was done. Like I had to call my therapist. I had to call a sponsor. I wasn't even in AA, but I was calling whoever I could think of because I was having a full-on meltdown. I don't mess with crustaceans.
Cool. Now we know. Now we know what to do.
No, and okay, listen. I thought that I was going to be able to hide this at my new job.
Not anymore. Now it's out there.
No, it came out, and I was like, oh, my new boss and I are sharing. We're talking. We're driving around the woods.
So we got 2 more questions before we wrap it up tonight.
Oh, hit me. Are these just embarrassing, or these things that make me puke?
Lorenza would like to know, Nicole, what is your idea of a perfect date?
April 15, because it's not too hot and it's not too cold. You just wear a nice spring jacket. Miss Congeniality, bitches. Was it April 15? No, that's tax day. Oh, and that's my bestie's birthday. Well, my work bestie's birthday. Shout out to Roy. If you're still watching. You're probably not, though.
Real date, Nicole. What do you want?
My real first date?
Yeah, what's your idea of a real date?
Oh my God, why is Lorenza asking this question? You've known me for 10 years. You know what my first date is. DMX concert, steaks, and then you leave me alone at the end of the night. Drop me off with your leftovers and don't call me until the next day.
All right, so Amy Dow asked if you had any special talents. The answer is no, so we're going to move on.
You have to pay $4.99 for that answer.
Anna would like to know, though, if you
Anna's cut off.
What superhero would you sleep with?
Bane.
Is that because you
all day long?
Is that because you both could wear a mask?
Yeah, but he's the only one who's hot with one on. Listen, okay, I just got told I'm too loud. Shocker.
No, it was me, I think.
No, Bane. You guys, if you have never thought of who would you hook up with if you could have any superhero comic book person, who would it be? Batman, because you guys, you were totally calling his voice. You would be Batman. I'm Josh. No, but Bane? No, and he would have to come at me with the whole get up. Like that parka on and everything. I'd be like, bury me in the darkness with you, sir. Please. You were born in the dark. I will die in it. Hello. All day.
Interesting.
I wouldn't even have a second chance. I wouldn't even have a second choice. Who would my second choice be? I don't know.
Well, maybe next week you'll know.
No, it's just, I'll think about it for next week.
Think about it. We're going to end up wrapping up here. If anybody else has any questions, go ahead and feel free to add it to the page. We'll talk about it next week.
Anything they want to hear or talk about. Eventually, we're going to have like hot topics. We're going to have little segments here. This was our first to kind of see what people thought. I think we got a pretty good response, I think, tonight.
I guess we'll see.
But we're going to have roast or both segments. So if you have something that you want us to try.
Roy's still awake, he said.
Ow. Oh, my God. Next week, I'm going to tell the story about how I bombarded Roy with my best friendness and made him be in a club with me that he literally wants nothing to do with. I might even wear the T-shirt. We'll see. I haven't decided.
All right. Well, we hope you guys enjoyed the show. I just want to do a little shout out to St. John Valley Live. They're the ones that are putting this together. Tomorrow night, we'll have Jano doing a little bit of DJing. So we look forward to that. That'll be from 8 to 9. Again, starting tomorrow, you can get your signature cocktail to go with any food order. We also have our First Mile growlers here. You can fill those up while supplies last. And we look forward to seeing you here. Stay safe.
And if they're not here, go check out First Mile.
Yes.
We've got 8 taps all the time.
The growlers have more options for First Mile.
So thanks for watching, guys.
You want to go look at our drugs?
See you next week.
See you next week, folks.